Hey guys, my name is April and this is Let Your Hair Down. So I know I've been gone for a really long time. I've just been really super busy, just getting schoolwork done, working, things like that. So I am back and I am so excited to be here with you guys to shoot another video. And this one is called How to Be Single During the Holidays. So as you can see, I have my red lips, have my Christmas sweater on, and I am just ready to get started. So today is actually Christmas Eve, and I just felt like this was appropriate to kind of help my single girls get through what could be really hard season of just being single during the holidays. So I do have a couple of tips for you guys if you want to stay tuned. So if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I hope you guys like my new intro video. I love it. Absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. So I hope you guys love it too. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to say to my single girls is, I feel your pain. I understand that you don't have a boyfriend or fiance or a husband during like the holiday times. And I know that can be really stressful and just really discouraging, but I'm here to tell you that it is okay. And I'm here to give you some tips that'll help you guys kind of get through like New Year's and New Year's Day and just kind of the rest of like the Valentine's Day, all of that like hot spot time between like November and February. That's like the holiday time where all this starts to come out. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is definitely have somebody in your circle that you trust, that you can tell your feelings to, kind of like an accountability partner almost. Someone that you feel like that you can text when you're feeling discouraged and just say, hey, I'm not really doing well today. I'm really down. I really wish I had this in my life. Can you just give me some encouragement? There's nothing wrong with that. So you definitely need a good girlfriend, guy friend, a couple of just friends that can kind of give you encouragement during that hard time. And I also encourage you to reach out to them and say that you're having a hard time, because sometimes we just think like, oh, it's just a little mood I'm in. But if it's going on for days and days and you just really start to see your mood go down, it's really important for you to kind of reach out to someone so you can stay going up. We don't want any depression or anxiety or things like that. And it's okay to reach out to a girlfriend that is married or newly engaged or has been in a relationship for a long time. Definitely the single girls, if you have a couple of single girls that you can go out to and just reach out to, I really encourage you to do that because they actually understand what you're going through. Another thing that helped me and that is helping me is hopping on Facebook. I didn't realize how many like groups they have, and it's for the silliest things, and it's not really silly when you think about it, but I'm like, they have groups for single girls with dogs. They have groups, well, if I like cooking, join a group. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. I remember being in church and we do small group, but I have a Facebook group, completely different, completely mind-changing, life-changing, not mind-changing, mind-changing too. So I actually joined 2 Facebook groups, and I will link them below so you guys can join them. One is called Her Single Diaries, and one is called Future Wives. And it's actually pretty cool because they are very consistent in posting every single day. They always have a question, they always have a quote or a cute little picture that just brings encouragement. And it's also nice because some of the single girls that has been a part of that group for a long time, they're actually newly engaged or gotten in a relationship, and they can share like their struggles and they can share like what's been happening to them. So it's really cool, and it's encouraging for me to be like, okay, you were single and you were just focusing on you and God and things like that, and now look at you, you're almost married. Like, that's awesome. So that's been a huge encouragement to me. So please reach out to a Facebook group, or if you go to church, do like a small group, and that'll help you get through like the single season, or excuse me, the holiday season being single. Another thing that really helps me a lot is my friend Karen. Shout out to Karen. She's been really awesome, just encouraging me just to stay positive. And she told me to write a list. Pretty much, it doesn't matter how long the list is, of everything I want in a future husband, and to fold it up, to actually print it out, fold it up, and put it under my pillow and just sleep on it every single night, but constantly be praying about it, be thinking about it. And if something I want to add to the list, I just pull it out, I add to the list, and I put it back where it is. I felt like that was really empowering for me because it made me sit down and think about what I really wanted and the conversations I wanted to be having, the experiences I wanted to have. Like, my list probably like 40 deep. And it's not like little like physical details like I want him to have brown eyes or I want him to be 6 feet tall. It's just attributes. Like, I want him to be understanding when I'm having a bad day. Questions like, how would he handle me when I have a bad day? How would he handle me when I'm at my worst? Family traditions I want to implement in my future family. Just like things like that. So it's not like a big physical attribute. It's just something simple where I'm like, I want him to have this. I want him to be this way. I want him to be honest even when it's hard. I want him to communicate even when he doesn't want to. Just like simple things like that has been really helpful for me to like sit down and write. So I encourage you, get some pen, get some paper, get a little bit of quiet time, and just go ahead and write down that list of what you're looking for. Another thing that's really helped me, I would definitely say, is just talking about it, being honest about how you feel, because for the longest time, I feel like my friends around me probably don't even think I want a family, which I do. I just don't really like talk about it as much. I guess I feel like more, it's not embarrassed. It's like, I don't know, like I'm talking into the future, but I like literally at the start line, like there's like nothing. I'm single as single could be, but I'm like still talking about it, if that makes sense. So I was kind of hesitant to like give my advice or just say what I would want in the future, because it was a distant memory, to be honest. So I think talking about it, putting it out there, people like to use the word like manifesting, but I just like to put it out there just to claim it, because I do believe in Jesus. So I'm like claiming it in the name of Jesus. And he's definitely been working in that. And another tip too is to just work on yourself. I know you hear that a lot, but it's actually true, because the more I listen and the more I read, it's really helpful to know that I need to be as complete as possible before I meet my person, because I don't want to be half complete, or I don't want to have brokenness inside that I have not dealt with and put that into a new relationship and a new marriage, because it's just not going to work out. It's going to be a lot of bumpy roads that I could have just not had if I would have taken the time to definitely just work on myself. Another thing that's helped a lot is reading. I'm a huge reader. I like to do like more of an audiobook, honestly, because of time. But if you like to read, or if you like to listen to audiobooks, I have a couple of books that I can suggest to you guys to read just over like when you're at the beach, or just, taking a bubble bath, or even at night. Just get that into your nightly routine of just reading a couple of books. And that's really been really helpful. And having that friend I can talk to about it, like, hey, I know you've been married for 17 years. Well, how did you deal with this? How did you deal with that? Definitely someone that you can like talk to about the book. And it could be a single friend, it could be a married friend. That's pretty much has been helping me a lot, and it helped me get through the single season. And like I said, it's Christmas Eve, so it's still singleness season, I guess. But I just thought that this would be a really good video to do for my friends out there that are struggling. And if you need anything, just comment below. I can answer any questions. Even if we like have to have a private chat, just kind of give you encouragement. I feel like that is something that we all need, especially with COVID, and some of us are having to be in our houses a little bit longer. The holiday season just looks a little different. I know my Thanksgiving wasn't the typical Thanksgiving that I'm used to because of everything and just trying to keep people safe. But we're going to get through this together. So I'm just here to say, like, please don't give up. Please don't feel discouraged. Like, your person is out there. You just have to continue just staying positive and encouraging yourself and encouraging one another. And just do what you got to do to be happy. That's all I really can say. I just want you to know that you don't have to have another person to make you happy. That comes from within. So once you love yourself and you just say, hey, this is who I am. I'm going to work my hardest to be who I can be for the better and for my future children, and start speaking those things out. Start saying that, like, make people aware. I am looking for this certain thing. Hey, if you got a single friend, let me know, just like little things like that. But definitely don't give up hope, okay? So Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. My name is April, and this is Let Your Hair Down. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.